Well, Speaker of the House of Gilead, Commander Mike Johnson, won his speakership back, y'all, by the thinnest of margins, 218 votes. Now, he only had 216 at the end of the first round, but then he took a couple people back there in his office and he did things with them, or for them, or something. He did something and got them to change their vote so that he got that 218, so he's Speaker of the House of Gilead again. And, there's some relieved people out there. And Donald Trump's one of those relieved people because he needed Speaker of the House of Gilead, Commander Mike Johnson, the guy that he's got secrets with, to be Speaker come January 6th to, make sure that everything goes smoothly there, because I'm sure it'll be all right. It ain't like the Democrats are going to storm the Capitol or anything like that and try to hang their VP. That wouldn't make any sense. So I think everything's going to be all right there, maybe. But the other relieved person's got to be Speaker of the House of Gilead, Commander Mike Johnson's wife. She's got to be the most relieved because if you remember the last time that he went through this and he finally won the speakership, he got on the TVs and told everybody that his wife had been on her knees for 2 weeks straight, y'all. Ooh, that's a long time right there. I don't care who you are. That's a long time. I mean, that woman right there is a trooper. That's what I call a gamer right there. 2 weeks. Ooh, my jaw would get sore, probably, y'all. I bet yours would too. But anyway, she's probably real relieved too about that. But ain't nobody more relieved, I don't know, than Donald Trump because he has an agenda to put forth. And he's already said that as soon as they're sworn in, that he wants them getting started on his number one agenda item for his presidency. And I'm proud of him for doing that. That's getting on the ball right there. Getting the ball rolling, doing things right, ain't even sworn in yet, so, and you know what it is? That's number one agenda item. No, it ain't no tax on tips. No, that's just something he lied to everybody about to get himself elected. No, it ain't that. No, it ain't no tax on overtime. Yeah, he was lying about that too. That was just something else he lied about to get elected. No, it ain't lowering gas prices. He knows he can't do that. No, that's just something else he lied about. No, it's not lowering food prices. No, he's done said he couldn't do that too, that he wasn't going to do anything about those. You're never going to guess it. It's that $5 trillion in tax cuts for his rich buddies. Yeah, that's what it is. That's his number one agenda item is getting that legislation passed to pass $5 trillion of tax cuts for his rich buddies to go along with the $3 trillion that he did the last time that he was pretending he was president. Yeah, so that'd be $8 trillion or somewhere in the neighborhood of that there. So his number one agenda item, giving big old trillions of dollars of tax cuts for his rich buddies and corporations and going ahead and raising our taxes on up for us, y'all. Because that's what we voted for, right? That's what we voted for. But in order to go ahead and pay for those tax cuts, though, so, don't worry about it too much, about our national debts and stuff like that, he's going to go ahead and give us some tariffs for the consumer to pay for. So the middle class will go ahead and give all of our money back up to the government coffers to compensate for all of the trillions of dollars that he just gave to his buddies, So he needs to go ahead and get that done ASAP so that he can do a lot of golfing in the next several years, because that really is the only concern that he's got is giving those trillions of dollars in tax cuts to his rich buddies. That's really all it's ever been about. So at least he's going to go ahead and get that done early, And now, if you're upset with that, and you're not happy with your decision to vote for Donald F. Trump because he was a liar and he conned you into voting for him, it's too bad. He's letting you know right now there ain't nothing you're going to be able to do about it, y'all. You know why he's letting you know that? You know how he's letting you know that? Because he's having a victory rally on the 19th. And I couldn't figure out why in the world would you have a victory rally the day before your inauguration? And then it hit me. I figured out why. If you know anything about history, you can just go back. There was this guy in Germany back in the 1930s that had this little funny mustache, and he also tried to pull off a coup, and it was failed, and he wound up going to jail for that. And then they stupidly let him go. And then he wound up winning after that. And guess what he did just before his inauguration? He had himself a victory rally, is what he did. So I think that's just Donald Trump letting everybody know, hey, I am going to try to make myself a dictator. So if you ain't happy with the things I do to you, too bad, so sad. I think that's what he's telling everybody. So, hey, Trump supporters, you get what you pay for, okay? Elections have consequences, and I believe that a lot of us tried to warn you that this was going to happen, and you refused to listen because you hate yourselves and Democrats because Fox News told you to. All right? So good luck with all of that. Inmate Trump.